Welcome to the Mandatory Metal and Mayhem Sundays with your host, Shredbeard. And from the backwoods of Tennessee, Alabama, or Arkansas, also starring your host, TOASTY. Head of Marketing, Warhammer. And our Head of Productions, Miss A. Tonight's mini guest, Henry. And tonight's special guest, Jason Shaw. Interviews. The Mayhem Minute, YouTube News, versus battles, Fomorian news and everybody's favorite news, Follies, sports news, dumb ways to die, beer reviews, brought to you and produced by Fomorian Productions. It's Mandatory Metal and Mayhem Sundays!
METALHEADZ! Welcome to Mandatory Metal and Mayhem
Sundays! Hang on,
I stole your line. My bad. I went to one extra. My apologies. You good? Uh-oh. We lost it for a sec. How's Luna? Saw you pop in there, Luna. Our mega member, she rules. I know what happened to Toasty. I don't know what happened to Toasty. He was here, and then he was gone. I don't know. Yep. Now he's back. He's in here 3 times. Okay, let's see here. There he is.
Right, what's up, man? I hope I didn't mess the intro up, man.
No, you're right there. You were only gone for 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, man? What's up, everybody in the chat, man? Shred, everybody, man. How is everybody doing? I see Bruce. We got a lunatic who is celebrating a birthday. We got Booge James G, man. Hell yeah. Danny the Birdman. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Mandatory Metal and Mayhem Sundays. I'm excited to do this show this week because we got probably the most heavy metal kid I've ever seen. And those who like to get a little ink on the old guns there, like my non-existent biceps. I'd flex, but I don't want to blow the sleeves out of my new Kiss shirt. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Hell yeah.
We got DEMASGUTS here. Will Rogers. I just saw him right here in the chat. And if it is Lunatic's birthday, I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Luna. Yeah, there's DEMASGUTS right there. Will Rogers has a Mandatory Metal and Mayhem exclusive video. I'm not even going to tell you the name right now. That's so awesome. I can't wait to tell you later. That's DEMASGUTS out of Florida. Will Rogers right there in the chat. So that's a cool video. He even updated it as of last night. We're getting the latest, fresh out of the studio version of this new DEMASGUTS song that he's working on. And we'll be playing that later tonight. Yeah, everyone, happy birthday to Lunatic. Give you, feliz cumpleaños, Luna. Absolutely. And now, gonna have that Unsound Productions, Will Rogers DEMASGUTS vid tonight. We're also gonna have my son Henry on, like Toasty said. He's the most metal kid I know, but Paul's kid's pretty metal too and can play some amazing Slayer riffs and Metallica riffs. And there's others out there. There are others. There's Liam Shreds. Shout out, Liam over there. He's a badass shredder. Him and his dad, Paul, my bestie over there. Still friends, hell yeah, man. Henry's coming on. And then, we got Jason Shaw on. Jason was on about 6 months ago. I was actually looking that up the other day. When I got this done, when we did the tattoo stream, and I have so many more questions than we got to even get to that night. And Jason's also in all the chats on all these cool metal channels. And we all love Jason. He's an incredible artist. I got some of his artwork featured in this room. And we've got some of that also to show you on display tonight to check out. And he'll get to talk about that. He just Did this badass crow tattoo a couple days ago. It's on Instagram. We're gonna show that. It's fucking looks sick. Fresh tattoos always look absolutely the best in my personal opinion.
Yes, they do.
I've got some that have lost a little luster over the years, but can always get them touched up. Oh yeah, Andrew Brown in here. Matt Nevermo, back from Ireland, man. Welcome, my lad. The lad's back from the land of Ireland. That was a cool picture of that Death Stone, by the way, on Java. That was awesome that you shared with Francisco last night. That was really cool, dude. But anyways, let's see. I want to get to something real quick before Henry pops on. Henry's going to jump on and do a couple of reviews with us and hang with Uncle Toasty and I for a little bit, and then we'll have Jason after that. But before that, I don't want to forget, thank all of you for subscribing, as always. It's really appreciated. And beyond anything any of us ever expected, certainly myself, above and beyond, we hit 7,000 subs recently, and we hit it in a hurry. And I don't know if we're ever going to hit a wall, when that wall's going to happen, but we're enjoying the ride right now. And thank you all for watching the show and supporting. The live streams are getting more and more popular. We're getting more dynamic with the segments. We're cultivating more material for you guys behind the scenes. I know Warhammer personally is out there, beating the phone and the texts and the DMs, hitting up some really, really high-level folks that they're coming. They're around the corner, right? So, and Miss A's back there doing all kinds of work as always too. So, we all appreciate it, because when we see that kind of feedback, it just makes us want to do this even more, right, Toasty?
Yes, yes. Oh, 100%, man. Like I always say, whether it's on here or on the stream that I do, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So I appreciate the hell out of each and every single one of you guys that show up and watch us every week and just have a good time with us. Because I've said it once, I've said it 100 times, dude. I look forward to doing this Sunday show because I have such a blast. And I got to go to work the next day, and I'm so amped up I can't even go to bed for the next 2 hours. And poor Shred knows, because I keep him on the horn for an extra hour after the show.
I don't mind. If I have time, I always hang. I always try if I can. Hey, shout out Maxie Fishballs there, Mr. Chaos God. That was a killer stream last night. I saw you were doing one today. You was busy with the family, didn't get to check it out, but Maxie Fishballs over there doing his thing again. Love to see that. And Chelsea had a great stream last night. I was able to watch. We ended up. My wife and I watched John Wick 2 last night. She'd never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
It was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. And, that was a guy. What's up? Uncle Paul is here just in time for Henry to be coming on here soon, huh?
Hell yeah, man. He was there. Old Kai was there last night rocking and rolling for a little while.
That's right, Uncle Coconut. Yeah, love you, Paul. You roll. I was just talking about... Now, we were talking about metal kids a minute ago, Paul, and we were talking about Max and Liam, man, being a couple of solid little metal dudes growing up listening to shit like we did, You have no what, Paul? Whatever. Let's see. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Toasty, plug your merch, my friend. You guys cold this winter?
Hey.
Get a hoodie.
Hey! You guys wouldn't have been cold if you would have bought one of them hoodies there and a cup to keep your coffee warm, or your drinks even colder right there, man. Stop by the Toasted shop there for all things Toasted apparel. If you want to pick up some merch, man, at your own leisure, no pressure. You got to pick up a shirt by the end of the show, but no pressure.
You get a 1% discount if you get a shirt by the end of the show. A 1% Toasty discount. Oh, and while you're there, go to FOLLIESproductions.com and get a Pius Levis patch, a gold or a red Warhammer patch, the Double Go CD, a couple of badass banners, and the latest, greatest Cuernos del Chivo available over there, and the Warhammer 666 Hate Crimes. And we still have some of those. The latest and greatest from Paul over there too. So go check it out if you want. Metalheads. We're gonna have some Ghoulish Grins. We currently just sold out of those, but we plan on doing a little restock of those Ghoulish Grins. So thank you for purchasing those Ghoulish Grins, everyone, and enough to where we can do a little mini restock of that. So appreciate that.
Hell yeah,
Productions.com. Get it, got it. You shut up, Fraser. Speaking of staying up. Tom Leolios, I was just talking to my wife this morning, and this isn't like some bullshit thing. No, I don't have a script in front of me. But I was talking about it this morning. I said, hey, go over to Deadly Grounds, pick 2 you want. I'll text Tom, you know, and we're all, you know, tell them it's me, and we're gonna get a couple of, you know, husband-wife blends over there from old Tommy Alios, and you yourself can go over there and mention, you know, the code 666. You'll know that you put that in. You've been watching the mandatory metal Mayhem Sunday show. Fucking mouthful, and I didn't have coffee this evening, just this morning. Anyways, yeah, so he will know then that you have been watching the show, and you too will receive a discount for watching the show right here. Discount code 666. Enter code 666 at checkout to receive your discount. Deadly Grounds.
That's right. That's right. Get that Deadly Grounds coffee, man. That'll get you amped up better than any powder you've ever had right there, man. That Deadly Grounds will rock and roll, man. And let's go to Mrs. A and all the amazing things that she does for us and many, many, many others on the land of the tube.
That's right. She's the biggest help on my channels and these three companies here at the bottom. She's the head of security, executive producer, human resources, tech support, editor, personal therapist to a few of us, public relations, an overall badass human being. And as I said previously, the head of productions for the following: Foreign Productions, Battle Records, the Shred Beard channel. And I believe she's over there probably helping Warhammer a little bit with his stuff as well, and the stuff he does, right? So shout out, Miss A.
And she's helped me with some of my merch as well, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's do our new segment. Henry and I kind of came up with a name for this morning. We're doing some hanging with Hen Dog. All right, we're going to bring the Hen Dog on a little hanging. We don't have a song or anything, but we might do this like once a month maybe with Henry, do a little hanging with Hen Dog. And, hanging with Hen Dog. He's the Hen Dog. I love this kid. He is such a fun dude to hang out with, and I love jamming with him. And I'm just a proud papa. He's so much like me that sometimes we're like, oh, but man, It's all out of love. It's all out of love.
Dude, I love him.
He's my twin.
I love the videos you put out when you guys are playing guitar together, man. I'm like, dude, that's badass, man. That's awesome. That's what it's all about, man.
He got a shout out on the Fire Breather channel. He gets shout out on the Jabba channel all the time. He loves it. He watches. He supports. He loves it. He watches your channel, Toasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you sent me videos of that, man. I was like, that's pretty cool. You know, I was like, all right, man.
Yeah, I hope you love him, Max. Yeah, no shit, right? He'd be fucking like, ah. Oh, well, on that note, let's bring him on. Let's do some hanging with Hen Dog.
Wait a minute. Who are you? Hello.
What's up? Hey, dude. Welcome.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Hen Dog?
And I'm Shredbeard's son.
Yeah, welcome, dude.
Buddy.
Good introduction. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. How does it feel to be on the show for the first time? You've been on drawing stuff out of Barry's hat before, but this is your own special segment, little metalhead. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you on here with us. How does it feel to be on here with Toasty and I, my man?
I feel really excited to share my records with you guys.
Nice.
Hell, yeah, dude. I'm ready to see him, man. I'm ready to see him.
Yeah, we can't wait to see your records, buddy. Why don't you tell everybody just a little bit more about yourself? You're what? You're a third grader. Tell them just a little tiny little bio about yourself. A couple of things you do that you like to do besides listen to metal and stuff.
I play guitar. I have two types of guitars. I have electric guitar and a wood guitar and a piano.
Yep. Yeah, you got your acoustic guitar right behind you there. Yep. Yeah, you like to do that. What else? Dad coaches you at baseball. You're an excellent. He's a prolific baseball player for a 10U. What are you? You're playing in? Oh my God, Cal now. He's up and down. He's a minors. My bad, minors, which is right up there, baby. My dude right there. So yeah, very proud of this kid. But he loves metal. He loves shredding. He's picked up on it. It runs in the family, and I love him so much. And he wanted to come on. And again, nobody's forced him. He's like, dude, hey, I'll do a little segment with you guys. So I come on with Uncle Toasty and let's show off some stuff. So Henry, why don't you show off and tell people a little bit about the first thing you wanted to show, bud?
Okay. So the first thing I wanted to show is my first record, the AC/DC Black and Back one. My favorite person that's in the band is Angus Young.
Why do you like Angus so much?
Well, because he is a great guitarist.
Absolutely, right? One of the best, huh?
And also my favorite song is Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution and Black and Black.
Nice. Very good. Those are
right,
classic.
man.
Those are great songs to choose, buddy. Yeah, AC/DC was some of my very first stuff to you. My Uncle Dave got me that one. He chose. Where did you get that at? Do you remember where we got that at? Remember the store?
Final Solutions.
Yeah, right. From Tommy, right? We know Tommy. Tommy gets it. He hooks us up when we come in there. He'll show us stuff from the back, right? Tommy, because he's a good guy. Don't worry, we're regulars, huh? So yeah, that was his very first album he ever got. We went down there, I don't know, 3 years ago, and that was his first time going in a record store, and he saw that immediately and was like, "That's what I want," and I was like,
Yeah, that's right. That's awesome, man.
When I got it.
Huh?
It was really exciting when I got it.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, because he had a new record player before I had a new record player. After that, and then now I gotta get a newer one. So it inspired a lot. Well, that's very cool. Toasty, do you have any questions? Oh, Brandon's empty. He's taking a drink. My apologies, Toasty.
I'm here.
You want to ask Henry anything on the Back in Black album real quick before we go to the next album?
Oh man, so what drew you to that album? You were like, man, I gotta have this one, because I found mine in when I was a kid. I found my Back in Black in a thrift store, I guess, or Goodwill, whatever it was. So what made you like, man, that AC/DC, I gotta have that Back in Black album?
I don't know.
Was it the cover art? Was it because you heard the song before? Did you know what I mean? Right? Were you just curious?
Yeah, I was curious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Definitely.
Very cool.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a great first album to get right
Whoa. Good save. He's got a rug under him there, but man, woo. Good save. Very good job, Henry. Yeah, that's a great album. Very good choice. Would you like to show the next album, please?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
This has my favorite song. It's Master of Puppets. It is Metallica. This came out in 1986.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Nice.
Nice. That's probably my favorite Metallica song, Master of Puppets. Love that song, man.
My favorite song off that album is Orion. I like Orion. That's always been one of my faves. And then bass solo is always really good too. On that. Henry, what else do you want to talk about Metallica Master of Puppets? Why did you want to get that one, man?
Well, because I like this the song really much, because it has a lot of goodness in it.
Master of Puppets has a lot of goodness in it, huh?
Right, it does.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. And someday when you'll really, and here's what the cool thing is, all those they have the lyric sheets. So read those lyric sheets, man. Read those lyric sheets, and then one day down, he'll really explain to you what a lot of those songs are about. And it might go, whoa. Because they're really good songs, but some of them aren't about goodness. Yeah, James G agrees with you. Goodness, hell yeah, very cool. Yeah,
goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, buddy.
The members are Cliff Burton, Lars Lurt, and Kurt Hammond, and James Hetfield.
Attaboy, good job.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Bow to the Messiah. Yeah, the Will's got a banger right there. That's a good song too. That from Messiah's a fucking. Yeah, that's right, Henry.
Yeah.
That even just doing that stupid riff on here that sounded like shit out of my dumb mouth made me get goosebumps. See, when I read Will's comment, I was like, yeah, dude, my head went right to that song, dude. Max Chaos Goat says he can read better than he can, Henry. Yeah, it says, we got him in a good school district, even though we're where we are. Right, Henry?
Yeah.
Anyways, cool. What else do you like about the Master of Puppets album or Metallica in general?
Oh, I like Metallica because it has a lot of good parts in their songs that I like.
Okay. Do you like the specific? Do you like the drums, the rhythm guitars, the solos? You know.
The solos.
Oh, so like the Kirk Hammett, like. Yeah. Okay. Respect, man. I respect that. I like a good lead. Kirk's one. He's a good one. He's a good one. If I had to pick a Metallica album, it's my favorite. Kirk Leeds album is Kill 'Em All. That's my favorite Kirk Leeds album of all the leads he does. I loved. Can't pick
Kill 'Em All is probably my favorite Metallica album altogether.
Oh. Well, Henry, why don't do you have that one by any chance? Why, hey, you're on here. You're doing great. Why don't you show your Kill 'Em All album while we're talking Metallica? Yeah, what a good idea. Hails Jared, Ben, Spirit World, what's going on, Jeremy? Yeah, Dad's got a foul mouth. Let's make it a part. There it is. See, he's got it. Kid don't lie.
Yeah.
I didn't have that when I was 8.
I still don't have it on record.
Yeah.
See, look, Toasty don't even have it on vinyl, bro. Yeah, that's a badass album right there.
Yes, it is.
This is my second Metallica record. So this is my second Metallica albums.
Nice. Yeah, okay. Will making good points again. His solo on Ride the Lightning might be his best ever. I can't disagree with that. That one fucking flies too.
My favorite song on that album is "Hit the Lights," man. Hit the lights. Oh, I love that song, man.
Yeah, that's a great album. Hell yeah, Henry. Heck yeah, dude. Toasty, anything you want to ask him besides any other questions you have for him? Otherwise, Henry, why don't you show one more of your favorite albums, and then we'll probably, do a little outro with you and move on to the next guest, if that's okay with you, buddy. But Toasty, anything else you want to ask Henry?
What's your favorite band of all time? Who do you listen to the most? Your favorite band?
I don't know.
There's a lot of good ones to choose from. I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction or nothing.
Okay, maybe show Toasty one of the other albums. You see what Toasty's shirt says?
Mhm.
Oh, do you own any of those records? No way. No, you don't.
That's right.
No, you don't. You don't own any
Henry's my
Kiss
hero.
albums.
That's right.
Yes, I do.
I got a new hero. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. You just made a bunch of friends in the chat. Uncle Lee, Toasty. Yeah. What do you like about Kiss?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Kiss, Henry?
The thing that I like about Kiss is that I like the song Lick It Up and this one that I can't remember.
Okay, yeah. Very good. I was when you said that I know your other favorite too, but I can't even remember it right now. I can't think of we haven't listened to it in a little while. We've been on some other kicks lately in the truck. Lately we've both been listening to Vocal Slack in the truck. So there you go. It's in deep Texas black metal, unholy black metal from Texas on the way to school. That's what we've been listening to in the morning.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Getting the school day started right.
Up in the morning.
All right,
That's
yeah,
right.
it does. The metal wakes us up in the morning, doesn't it? We always have a new CD to listen to every week.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we stick with them for 2 weeks at a time. Hey, yep, Joab, look, FP says, Yo, Henry, you're doing an awesome job on this show.
Thank
Heck
you.
yeah, dude. Hey, that's your dude. That's Uncle Joab over there doing the Wheel of Stuffs guy. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He at one point he walked it off last night though. He was like, well, he's like, yeah, just get me when they call my name. I was like, oh, all right, I see how it is.
That's right.
Yeah, he hung for a good 45 minutes, and he is off to Roblox. But excuse me, choking on my own tongue. Very good, Henry. Yeah, so yes, he owns some very cool albums. He just won the Mortician and the Bloodstorm. That's right there in his collection too. Got that on the wheel. Why don't you show those real quick?
Okay.
I mean, they're right there next to you. I know right where they are. Why don't you show those? You got the friends right here in the chat. Show them. He's got this cool little rack where you can like show the one you're playing, and then all of them just fold on. There's your
This is my first one. It's Bloodstorm.
Yeah.
And I won this on Joaba.
Yeah, that's right. Won that on the Wheel of Stuff, huh? Very cool. Yeah, Chris Mesenzuris. That's a very, very cool album. I have one. Dad's is signed, but now we both have one, which is awesome. Not bragging, but humble brag. Addison, welcome, young lady, that mediocre guitarist. Heck yeah, show that Mortician, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, the crowd loves it, dude. No, show Mortician. No, don't leave it. Leave it in the sleeve. That one's hard to get on. It's all right.
I like the green guy in the middle.
Yeah, that's right. Dragon, dude. Yeah. Pestilence of the shit. I can't remember right on my head. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just set it next to you. There you go. You got it. Just set it next to you. Very good. We'll fix it later. Okay. Yeah. Show that Mortician real quick.
This one.
Yeah, Flex. James G says Flex. Yeah, show the Mortician you got from the wheel.
This is another one that I got from the wheel, and it's Mortician.
Yeah. He's not super familiar with the guys, but he will be soon. Okay, he's won some stuff. He won that MOD CD, and it's in his room. But he's limited on when he's allowed to listen to it, and he has to listen to the MOD with Dad. But we're getting there. But you can listen to them. You can listen to the Bloodstorm. You can listen to the Mortician. You know what I mean? All that stuff that he's got. A kid can listen to, in my opinion. Even if he's a little advanced for an eighth grader, an 8-year-old.
And also,
very cool.
And also, you actually have a sticker behind your truck that says Mortician.
I got that from our next guest, actually. He sent that to me. I put that in my back window. Jason Scholl, our next guest, sent that to me. I'm 100% positive of that. Didn't you, Jason? Nod your head back there if you did. Didn't you, right? That DK? Yeah, he did. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, is my memory off of that? But no. Yeah, that is. It's right back there in my back window. I love Mortician. So very good, Henry. Well, you've done a great job, young man. That was fun hanging.
Awesome job, man.
Yeah.
Awesome job. That was awesome, dude.
Yeah. Johnson calls everyone a poser. Yeah. Some of the kids at school, he's like, hey, you guys ever hear Bloodstorm? Nah, poser. Or it's just got a little alarm. I'll give you a little, you can do a little mini alarm. They don't even have to know. That'll be what's cool about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he said if you call everyone a poser on camera, he'll add a CD for him. Because he got to send Daddy some stuff. So call everyone a poser. Say, posers!
Actually?
Yeah, do it. Tell everyone posers.
Posers.
You are all posers.
That's right. Yeah.
Posers. You are all posers, he said. You are all posers.
Mom will hit me. I just know it.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get a still of you doing something of that, and I'm making that into a T-shirt, man, with your face on it. You are all posers, a Henry shirt. Fuck yeah. Henry, you rule,
awesome.
dude. I love you so much, buddy. Thank you for coming on the show. Now you can braggadocio to all your bros like, hey, I was on the Mandatory Metal Mayhem show this week with my dad and his bro Toasty.
And also, I'll be watching when I'm off this.
Dude, you rule. Thanks for the support of the underground in the show, buddy. I know you watch it all the time. I know you watch Jabba, and I know you watch Toasty Show and everybody's stuff. You're a very cool kid, Henry. And thank you for coming on the show with us, buddy. I love you. And I'll see you later downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay? Hey, save me a few beers, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
a couple
dude.
beers. That's right.
All right.
Later.
Just kidding. Bye, Henry.
Hen
Thanks,
dog,
buddy.
man. That was
Bye.
awesome, Hen Dog. Later, brother.
Hanging with Henry.
Man, that was awesome, dude.
Oh, that kid's great. I love that dude. He is so much fun to hang with. You there? Uh-oh. Oh, when he left, did your audio go? All right, we're having a little. Yep, I wonder if Toasty's audio went when he was right on. You guys appreciate it, chat. Yeah, you guys rule. Appreciate all your support, chat. We're gonna get Toasty back on here in a minute. He might have to dip out and dip back. There he is. Hey, Willow. You back? Are you back in black? Uh-oh. Is the old one
Man,
still
that
up?
was awesome, dude. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Something's not jiving.
Something's not jiving. But what is jiving is Jason Scholl. And he's going to be coming up next. As soon as we get Toasty stuff fixed up, we'll bring Jason on. And we're going to have a fun hang with Jason as well. But thank you guys all in the chat for supporting Henry. That was awesome. He was a little tiny bit nervous at first, but man, that's all natural with this kid. It's easy. It's fun. All right, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's
I don't know what
here.
happened there. I lost all communications. Communication failure, man. Communication breakdown. We're back
It's
now.
sorta-
We're back.
It's a little floody. It's a little it's muddy. It's muddy.
It's muddy. It's muddy.
Yep. Thanks,
All
guys. Right on. Yeah, try. We'll figure it
Fix
out.
real quick.
We'll fix it. Yep. All right. Anyways, we're gonna bring Jason. Listen, the StreamYard's been acting up a little bit tonight. Bear with us, guys. We're gonna get through it. Just a 2-hour show here.
How do we sound now? Oh yeah, baby. Oh, keep going. We're sound check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm out of breath. Let me take a breath. Sound check in the middle of the show, man. All right.
It's still dipping. Yeah, they're saying they hear Satan. It's going. Blah, blah, blah. It's dropping out. Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, we had a little technical difficulty at first. Go ahead. Try it again.
Oh yeah. Can you hear me now? Am I still roaring? Still not good? Oh, I'm twitching there. My screen was flitching and twitching and gitching and guiding. All right, are we there? We're back. We're back. Mentor.
You're back. Okay. We were in hell for a second there. Maybe Henry was downstairs spinning a record backwards, and it was just fucking because that's what it was. It was dropping out, dude. Just going. Anyways, all right, we're back, everybody. We're back.
Right.
He's Toasty is down with the devil, Max says.
That's right.
Thank you, Henry, for coming on your rule. All right, before this dips again, let's get to brother Jason Scholl, the legendary tattoo artist, in my personal opinion, and artist, because he's done a lot of cool stuff that he sent me. He's working on some stuff behind the scenes for us as we are speaking now, not literally because you can see him. He's not working on it right now. No, just kidding. Anyways, I'm just fucking around. It's not like that. But if we could, Miss A, let's bring on brother Jason Scholl, if we could. Miss A does rule. She's an amazing human, and we appreciate her.
Miss Awesome right there. I like
Miss
that.
Awesome.
Calling her from now on. Miss Awesome. I like that.
She's got a lot of credit.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Scholl!
What's up, guys?
Jason, good to see you again, my friend, my Midwest friend. I can't believe we're having you on again. I missed you these last 6 months. I said, Jason's a member. He's a shredhead, by the way. We do talk when we can, DMing and texting and stuff. But we're both busy guys, different schedules, and man, I'm happy to have you on again. Jason, this is Brother Toasty. Toasty, this is Jason SCHOLL.
What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show, man.
How you doing, Toasty?
All right.
This guy, we've known each other since the old MOD days, right? Yeah. And
yes.
then, we crossed over, you will, right? And, we joined a new gang. Just kidding. That's not how it is. Just fucking with you guys. It's funny. Anyway, but then, I started talking to Jason about, he saw I had tattoos. He's a tattoo artist. He is covered in tattoos. Look at this dude. Right? Look at, show your tats, bro. What do you got? Look at this man. I'm getting there. Love it. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, look at them tries and buys on this gentleman. Sexy. The sexy Jason. You got a neck tat yet? You got neck tats? Oh, yeah, you do?
Got the throat piece. So I'm not going to take the shirt off, but yeah.
No, you don't got to do that.
Dude,
fully
Jack, he had to roll his sleeve up. So
we would have to charge when you start taking your shirt off, when we start charging $50 super chats. You know what I'm saying? And see Jason's good.
I'll send those in DMs for you later.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be waiting for them. Those are only for paying customers. You get to see the shirtless pics, man.
Absolutely, dude. But yeah, Jason and a bunch of us go back several years, I want to say, right? And he's still an active tattoo artist. He still does a lot of other art. He sent me a bunch of pieces. I got a Ren and Stimpy, a Baphomet. I've got stuff that we're going to pop up as we go here with Jason, but he was, again, I have a tattoo on my leg that Jason drew as like a channel logo for me. I had Ruby and Joe at Dead Steel Leather making not a drug mirror. It's never been used for that. Maybe to roll a few of those. That's not drugs. So. Anyways, but Jason's a legendary tattoo artist. Absolutely. Do you like and he's a fucking metal head encyclopedia, right? This guy is in it. He's done it. And Jason goes, Zach, right on, super sticker. Appreciate
Thank
that,
you very
Zach.
much, Zach. Hell
you
yeah.
real flat brims prez.
He's already paying for them shirtless pics, man. You better get ready. You're gonna be sending some pictures out, man.
That doesn't even get you halfway to the belly button, Zach. Jason's got some humility left in him, you know what I mean? Just because he looks a little all tattooed and rough doesn't mean he's all fucking desperate. Just kidding. I remember people I remember people thinking I've like, look at this guy, he's all rough, and like, oh man, that's your truck? I'm like, yeah, what'd you think? I don't know, man. I thought you were like fucked up. No, I didn't just got a lot of tattoos. I look old. Because I'm fucking Irish. Anyways, good to have you, Jason. Welcome to the mandatory. I've had you on as a guest on the tattoo stream, but dude, welcome to the mandatory Mellow Mayhem Sunday show.
Oh yeah, man. Happy to be here, dude.
Dude, I have a million tattoo questions, and I haven't got one since that one. Right, so that's been 6 months, and as a tattoo hound, that seems like a long time. You know what I mean? Like usually if I can go every 3 months, is like if the wife negotiations, you know what I mean? Little ones become a little bigger, and that's where I'm starting to get to with fills and stuff. So anyways, haven't got to have one when Miss A goes, dude, shut up, get Jason. I was like, oh, perfect. Haven't got to talk to him in a while, and I am like a fucking fiend over here right now for some eating my skin. Just kidding. I kind of am. Would you say, Jason, as a tattoo artist, as a guy who is heavily tattooed, right? Isn't it just like, I just want to,
Oh yeah. Like I always tell people, especially people who are coming to me and they only have one or two, I always warn them. I'm like, the more you get, the less you feel you have, because now the skin that's open jumps out at you, And so even if you get covered, sleeves and chest, well, next thing you know, you're going to start doing every square inch of skin you got, because for some reason you just can't stop, And I used to crack a joke too. I used to say jokes, people are like, man, why are tattoos so addicting? I'm like, oh, that's because I'm putting heroin in the ink. What do you think?
That's where I'm going to get my
Why do you think you went outside, you came back half hour later? I'm going to get another one on this side, man.
Yeah, people are like, I need that tattoo, bro. I need that tattoo. Can you front me? Can you front me?
You're not... all like Pookie and shit. Oh man, it's so. But you're not wrong. It's not like I'm a little like that. Like I'm losing a little in this widow's peak area up here. So I have a mohawk now, and I'm a little long on the side. Just gonna get the sides shaved down a little bit. But I got a decent little mohawk going down the middle, and then I've been telling my wife for months. I'm like, if it starts to go, fucking head tattoo.
You know, bam.
Yeah. And she's like, fuck no. And I'm like, yeah, a little one. And then it's gonna be, and then next thing you know, you've got a fucking velociraptor on your head or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I would get, but I'm already there. I got some hair. That's why I was asking Jason about having neck tattoos. I mean, my beard would cover anything I got, so it'd be sort of senseless at this point right now. But it's like he said, it is. If you've got tattoos, you just want to get more. It seems like, Bob Kelly's got 2 sleeves. Fuck yeah. It's just, and then sometimes you stop. You know what I mean? I've had little dulls. I had like 6 or 7 at one point. It was like, and then for years I didn't get any. And then it got like tattoos got way, not that they were bad, but they got, I don't know, did they get better, Jason, would you say? Or I don't know, like, maybe I just wasn't going to the right artist or something, but I was like, I just found what I really wanted. Instead of just going in and being like, doing on the wall's cool. Throw her there. Which is okay if you've done that. It's okay to do that, by the way. A lot of wall art that's what it's for. It's cool as shit. I'm not dissing it at all. But,
For sure.
I should let you talk. You're the tattoo artist. My bad. Let's talk about wall art. I just brought up a subject there that might be, if you think getting wall art sucks, I say don't be against it. What do you say?
I'm actually pro flat. So when you go into a tattoo shop and you see the stuff on the wall, that's called tattoo flash. And
I'll get the flash, right?
Yeah, and usually, shops that employ actual artists, they'll have original flash. They're not going to have like corporate flash that anyone with a catalog can order, and some of that's good too. I mean, there are genuine tattoo artists respected in tattooing who sell their art through corporate mediums. But when you go into a shop, this is the thing about wall flash is tattoo artists draw the tattoos that they know work as tattoos. Right. So especially nowadays with like Pinterest and Google Images and stuff, people will come to you and they'll be like, oh, I want this, and show you a phone image that's like 3 inches wide and it's got like 50 different things crammed in there. And you're like, yeah, that's cool. And I like your idea, but it's not a good tattoo design, because tattoos, as we know, they age, they fade, there's restrictions and limitations to the art form, right? Like if I was going to do an oil painting for you, sky's the limit. But if I'm doing a tattoo for you, it's got to have clean, black, bold outlines. It's got to have readable shading. It can't be too cluttered. It can't be you can't cram 10 pounds into a 5-pound bag, And so when you go to a nice classic tattoo shop that's covered with original flash, that's actually better than trying to come up with something or whatever. Because a lot of times, these tattoo artists, this is all they think about 24/7. They've seen everything. They've done everything. There's not an original idea under the sun at this point. So they're going to draw what they think is the coolest, best version of these symbols and ideas. So like, oh, you need a memorial for your dad who was in the army. Well, here we go. We got, some boots with a cross and a rifle and dog tags, you know, like, and I'm not knocking anyone who has original ideas, of course. You know, as a tattoo artist, I love collaborating with my clients. I love to hear their ideas. I love to, you know, shoot at me all your ideas and I'll try to put it into tattoo form best I can. That's kind of how I like to do it. But if they come to me with like a pre-made internet found image that sucks and it's not going to be a good tattoo, it's kind of like, oh man, how do I say this? This is garbage, you know, like you should do this instead, you know. And because we're in such a high tech modern era, and don't get me wrong, if you go online and you start looking up tattoos, you're going to see incredible tattoos. I mean, this stuff looks amazing, you know. I've been doing it 20 years and I still can't believe there's people out here doing some of this stuff with tattoo art. But for the average Joe who's just working in a street shop or tattooing or whatever, who follow the traditions and sort of aren't a specialized artist, because a lot of these guys cranking out this like insane stuff, that's all they do. They don't do the basic, you know, they've never tattooed a Taz. They've never tattooed a cross or a heart. You know, they don't do the dagger with the mom banner, none of that. All they do is this crazy stuff. And,
like elaborate,
and these types of guys, you know, God bless them, I love it, but they're kind of spoiled in a sense because it's like they have, you know, they have clients willing to, you know, these are people catering to the very rich. Okay, so like
thousands of dollars worth of tattoos, right? Mega tattoo sessions, like numbing the fuck out of you. Max Crosby for the Raiders. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He paid a guy. He got an entire back piece, shoulders, and maybe half a chest in like 2 or 3 days because that was like the time he could be away from the team. And he paid some guy. He paid 5 dudes, I think, or something, like just all at the same time. So I'm not trying to interrupt you, but that's kind of what you're saying, right? It's like all this high end and that's cool if you have that kind of cash, but not every tattoo is $800 even anymore, right? Is that fair to say? Like you could get a real nice $40 tattoo at a lot of places. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to be, especially now, it's going to be really detailed and a lot of what you want, and it doesn't take very long. And you know, I have a lot of questions about, you know, the guns and all of that and the equipment and all that, you know, but I don't want to. Toasty. I want to.
Hey, that was an awesome description. I just learned a whole lot I didn't know because, you know, I only have a couple tattoos, and you are right. I'm always talking about getting more. It's just like it's like becoming an addiction that, you know. Of course, I haven't got any since I moved down to where I'm at now, but I'm, you know, because I had a tattoo artist that I really liked, I really enjoyed back home, and you know. And I don't even know if he's still around anymore. I know his shop burnt down and stuff. So, you know, I haven't gotten a tattoo since then, but it's like, man, you know, I'm just like, it really is, you know, like a mental thing that you just got to have, you got to get them. It's crazy. But I got a question. Have you ever had anybody that was like, as soon as you start tattooing, they go sissified on you. They, you know, maybe they look a little bit bigger and tough and you start hitting them with that gun and they're like, what are you doing? You know, anything like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it happens. You know, tattoos, you know, I don't care who you are, how many you got, how tough you think you are. Tattoos hurt. They all hurt. It doesn't matter where you get them. If you get them on your face or your chest or your bicep, it all hurts. But it's tolerable. It's you know, this is another joke I always give people when they ask, how bad is this going to hurt? And I say, well, they ain't torturing folks in Iraq with tattoos. You know, like, like they're not straight up torturous, but they are irritating. You know, you do have to have some semblance of like mental, you know, okay, this hurts, but I'm going to deal with it and it's worth it. And, you know, but yeah, I've definitely had people totally collapse as soon as that needle touches the skin. They didn't expect it to be the way it is. And a lot of times I think it's just because they've never experienced any other forms of pain or anything like that comparable. you know, and which is crazy to me. I mean, when I got my first tattoo, I had no idea what to expect. And I went to a local shop near me and they were offering like and this is back in like 2003. Okay. So like they were offering this deal where it was like, you know, X amount of money, all you can handle. So they would tattoo you until you basically tapped out. And
that's kind of cool, dude.
It is kind of cool, but now that I am a tattoo artist, I would never agree to do this in a shop because you could end up tattooing all day long for like $100, you know, fuck that. But
okay,
you know,
that is fuck, and that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for you guys. The positions are fucked. Nobody's shaped the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And it's not even really fun for the client either because a lot of times these artists who get wrapped up in these weird specials and promotions, like they'll purposely do stuff to try to make you tap out, right? So they're not going to show it. They're not going to be gentle and caring. They're going to try to make you tap out at ASAP so they can get another guy in so they can actually make some money that day. And so it doesn't work. The only person benefiting is the shop owner, basically. But yeah, dude. So like I turned 18 and I go to the tattoo shop and they got this special running and I'm like, all right, yeah, I could swing that, you know? So I scheduled an appointment and I went in and I got an 8-hour session on my shin. And yeah. And I remember there was a couple people at the shop who saw me doing this and they're like, dang man, that's your first tattoo. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, wow, that's hardcore. That's bad to the bone. You know, they're all freaking out. And I'm like, I don't know. I wanted a tattoo. This is, you know, yeah, I could afford a big one. So I got one, you know, I didn't know it was like a big deal, you know, and I had nothing to compare it to pain wise. So like, since I'd never experienced it, I sat through that 8 hours and I just thought that's how all tattoos were. And then, you know, come like 3 months later, I get my next tattoo that was like an hour long. And I was like, okay, that 8-hour session was hell, bro. That 8-hour session was, it was brutal. It was brutal.
Dude, the longest I've ever done is 5. BG and I did the Vecna and part of this all in. It was a 3-piece. It was like a 3, a 1, and a 5, or whatever the fuck we ended up doing. And the 5 was like, we're already in it. You know what I mean? And man, we're like, and we're at the shop. Nobody else was there. Like, oh, let's just finish it. And I was like, all right. But man, and it was like when it was getting towards the front of the bone on my leg, dude. There's a lot of black fill there. And it's just, and I mean, you're like, oh. And I kept telling him, and I've said this to him a bunch. I don't know if you hear this from people. I'm like, is my leg twitching? You know what I mean? It feels my leg too. He's like, nah, it ain't. I'm like, that motherfucker feels like it's like going like every now and again. But and all that. So yeah, but 8-hour session for your first session. 8 hours is long for all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit, what a way to get broke in, Jason. Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude. That's brutal. But and here's the other thing I'll say about tattoos. If you're afraid of the pain, here's the deal. You gotta want the tattoo more than you're afraid of that pain. That's my whole thing. I don't care where I thought, oh man, I got a couple behind my ears, and I thought, well, they're not that big. They're just a couple of letters. But I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt real bad. I was in and out in a half hour. You know what I mean? On each for the whole thing, and it didn't hurt at all. And I don't do any of that numbing cream bullshit. Although when I had BG on, you know, he doesn't care if you use it. You guys don't. Fuck. You want to use that shit? Use it, motherfucker. I'll sit here and work on you fucking all day until my arm hurts. Right? That's what he said, and I don't blame him. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, gotta make that money. You guys do, you know, and all that. But yeah, tattoos, again, if it's a pain thing, I've done a lot too. I've spent some hours in some chairs or on some benches anyhow. And it's, BG did most of mine, dude. And it's like, that shop's cool as fuck though. Like, there's TV, we got music, pizzas are coming in. Every now and again, some random person's like, hey, I got a ball of fucking whiskey. Yeah, you want a shot? And then, all right. And then we leave. And then some beer rolls. You know, it's like one of those cool, you know, it's in a place too where you wouldn't think there'd be a lot of walk-ins, but they've got, I mean, they fucking tattoo football players all the way down to anybody who's just walking off the street. And like, they'll do these things where they have these like $30 tattoo day or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not whatever you want, but Up to this,
Yeah.
it's $30, and $30, they'll give you a killer tattoo for $30. Which is a really good deal. Anyways, I have a question for you. So you did the 8 hours on your ankle and leg and all that, come up the back. Is that what you said, right?
Yeah, right on my shin. Yeah.
So, as a tattoo artist, because I've talked to BG about this, and I'll say what he said after you answer this, hopefully. What is the most difficult place to tattoo someone in your experience?
The love handle area, like lower ribs.
Okay.
Like the side of the stomach area. Yeah,
Okay.
below the ribs. Yeah, that's especially if they're a little overweight too, because you gotta try to get their body positioned in a way where they're not creasing up, and that skin can be stretched tight, and it's very hard to do that in that area. Another challenging spot is like kind of like this back armpit area, like where your tri meets your armpit, sort of back there. It doesn't matter how you stretch a dude or position a dude, that spot is always a headache.
Can I ask you real quick? Is that because the angle, right? It's fuck angle for you. It's not it's not the skin, because you can get that skin tight, but it's the angle for you. And I've had to be just like, a little girl is fucking some positions, and people walk in, you're like, hey man, it's just getting a tattoo, right? No, this is two dudes. We're bros and shit,
Yeah, exactly.
We're just not like that. But right, I just wanted to say that real quick. But please continue, Jason.
No, yeah. Positioning the body gets kind of crazy in some circumstances. Like I remember when I got my throat tattooed down here. I got tattooed from a coworker named Mike, and I'm like, well, how you want me to lay down for this so my neck's open, and of course you can't swallow or anything while he's doing it because your Adam's apple moves and everything. Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, how you want me to lay? And he's just sitting there on his chair, and he's like, just lay your head over my knee here. And I'm like, and this is when I was an apprentice, right? So I had never tattooed a throat myself. That's why I didn't know how he wanted me to lay. So I had never done that yet. And so he's like, oh no, you just lay your head over my knee here. And so I just had to lay my head over his knee, and then there we go, he tattoos my throat or whatever. But yeah, there's definitely very intimate, awkward situations where sometimes body parts are touching that you normally wouldn't touch, but that's what you got to you just got to do it.
You want the tattoo more than you want the pain and the weird awkwardness sometimes. And you know what I mean? Like, because it can be like, okay, I'll tell a quick one. BG said, by the way, it was like if you got like big cat, like I have pretty big calves. I'm not like bragging, but he's like sometimes like mine are muscly enough, but you can't be super stiff when he's doing it. It's got to be, I got to relax. But it's same thing with like you were saying with the sides on. I think it's the looser and the more fatty the skin. Let's just say, I'm not being a dick, but it's going to be harder because it's got to be you really got to, what they say, pack it in more and make sure it's fucking really, it's going to flex and shit. Anyways, I'm not trying to be a shithead, but it makes sense because he said the same thing about he was like, I'm like, I want to get this leg work, and he looked at it, I'm like, I know you don't like it. I go, well, I'm getting it done. I mean, then there was that 5-hour night. And he fucking made me pay. No, BG's not like that. He's a great. He don't fucking. It ain't And his whole thing was, he's like, if you move, fuck it, that's your shit. No, anyways, that's fine. Toasty. Sorry, Toasty. Do you have another question for brother Jason here?
Oh man, so have you ever done like any other like art? Because I've talked to other tattoo artists, sometimes their art's like featured in comic books and stuff like that. You ever done anything like a side project where you're not just tattooing, but you're using your art for other, your artistic skills for other, projects?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because so the whole genesis of like what even led me to get into tattooing was, I was an artist my whole life. And that's all I ever cared about. That's all I ever did. That's all I ever spent my time and attention on was doing art, So when I became around 17, 18, you know, and you're about to graduate high school and everyone's focused on, oh, what are you going to do? Go to college or get a job or this and that. And I'm like, well, you know, no one's going to pay me to draw doodles on their notebook, you know? But I went and got I went and got that 8-hour session tattoo, and it was from an artist who had worked on a bunch of my buddies, and my buddies had me draw their tattoos for them. So when I went in there and I showed him what I wanted, he's like, oh, I recognize your art because I've tagged. And I'm like, yeah, you do, because, you know, 5 or 6 of my buddies already came up here and I drew all those that you did for them. And he's like, oh, cool. He's like, you ever think about tattooing? And I was like, no, I actually never thought about it. And that was like the planting of the seed in my head that was a possibility that I could do tattooing. You know, that was a way to get paid to do art, you know. But aside from tattooing, yeah, I've had people pay me to design like business logos, t-shirt designs for events, you know, Shred and Lee. I mean, you know, Lee had me do something for him. I'm not going to disclose anything further, but yeah, he had me do something for him. You know, I'm sure that'll be coming up sometime in this year or something. But yeah, definitely.
He did a very, very, really cool, awesome. If I could just pause for a second, Miss A, we have it. He did a very original film. He said, hey, you guys want to use this as your logo? We were doing Fomorian Productions for like, I don't know, a month. And Jason was so cool. He sent us a bunch of art. Miss A, I have it over there in the media assets. It's the Fomorian Production. I think it says FOMO art. If you can put that up at Jason's. Yeah, thank you, Travis. Well, that's okay. That's this astronaut, but there's another one. It might say FOMO art, something like that. Or Jason FOMO art. I might have just put them all under Jason art. Here, let me see. I can pull it up maybe real quick because this was very cool, dude. Where did I put it in here? There it is. Oh, I put it under Jason art. I should have put my bad. Sorry, Miss A. That's me fucking you up. That one.
Oh yeah.
Right? He drew that. That's up on my wall, actually. What kind of paper is that on, Jason?
That's on tracing. Yeah, that's on tracing paper because I had done a sketch of that skull with the tongues, and then when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, this might be a cool like death metal label image, you know? And I was like, oh, well, Shred's got Fomorian. I'll just trace it onto tracing paper from the original sketch and then color it in a little bit. And you know, it was just like hey, here's something cool I drew, take it or leave it. There you go, you know. But I actually have something to show you right now that I just finished the other day. Check this out. I hope you can see it okay.
Oh yeah, Warhammer says you can talk about something too. Was that what we're talking about? What is it? Oh, show it a little closer.
No,
Just put them on. We'll put you on solo. There we are. Oh, dude, no shit. Yeah, bro. I got to promise not to yell into the mic. Jason, that is awesome, brother. Thank you, dude. Look at the Fomorian. Oh, yeah, that's all of us. Right? Is that our faces and they're all ripping apart and stuff? That's awesome, dude.
That is badass.
Oh, hell yeah. Jason Show. Look at that art, dude. That rules. Look at this stuff. He's just a brilliant artist. That's what I'm saying. He's a legendary artist, dude. Like, you support this guy. I will shout out your Instagram and stuff later. I don't know if we'll get people to know where you're at. You can DM him there and get a hold of him if you want to purchase some art commission. Are you open to commissions? Are you like, do you do commissions?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We're doing some stuff. I know for this particular Mandatory Metal Mayhem, we've got him working on some stuff for us. Toasty and I sent him some stuff of us doing some silly shit. She has a pic of him, some David Lynch. Oh yeah, because you guys are all fucking Twin Peaks fans, huge Twin Peaks people. Twin Peaks, great show, but these guys are mega Twin Peaks fans. Like Jason and Miss A's whole like downstairs area in her house is all Twin Peaks like shit. You've probably seen the pics.
Yeah. Shout out Miss A for that room. That room is so amazing. She sent me a bunch of pictures of it. I was like, damn, this is sick. Like, I even when I sent Lee the art I made for one of his upcoming releases, I included a little Twin Peaks Sheriff's Department patch in there for Miss A because I know she loves Twin Peaks, you know, and so do I. And I had an extra one, so I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'll throw it in there for her, just because, like, you know, David Lynch fans, you know, we know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you guys are true. You guys are true. You know what I mean? Like David Lynch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I guess a little more adjacent. I'm not gonna be a poser and pretend like I'm all like, because when I saw what you guys, I'm like, oh, because you actually made a bunch of interesting David Lynch posts and shit on your, was it your YouTube, your Instagram, whatever that was?
Yeah.
Okay, Lunatic's a big Twin Peaks fan. So yeah, shout out Twin Peaks. That was a great fucking show, series, all that shit. Eraserhead. Okay. Let's see here. I have a bunch more questions. Let's see. I'll keep you for what? Let's see. Yeah, let's go. Can we do another 10 minutes, Miss A? Does that sound good? George Lynch. Fucking good one, Jeremy. Chad likes George. All right, we can. All right, let's go another. Because I have a bunch more. I got a bunch more tattoo questions. I wanted to ask you more metal questions because I know you're a huge metalhead too, dude. Like I'm planning on getting more. Look at all that blank space. I mean, I got this side covered, but all this has got to get filmed, and I've got that. But there's some, anyways. Let me pick a couple here because I got to choose wisely. I wrote a bunch down. Okay, let's see. All right, this is one. We may or may not talk about it on the stream we did with you and BG. But do you prefer the rotary pin or the coil tattoo gun? Because the coil is old school. Loyal to the coil. Yeah. For those, welcome Teddy, Tommy, Megan. Oh, Megan, you're here. Hell yeah, you guys meant to shout out earlier, Megan. Okay, so loyal to the coil. I love that. Is that like you guys got stickers there? That's cool. That's a tattoo thing. I'm gonna fucking now I knew something out and no something else right now. Okay, explain to people what the coil, why you like the coil over the rotary. And we'll explain both in a moment. But go ahead.
Yes. So a simple way to think about it is, and for anyone who's been tattooed in their life, you know, you've either experienced the coil machines, the standard, they're loud, they make a loud buzz noise. You can see the parts, you know, it's kind of janky looking, honestly, if you know, compared to modern technology. But then the pens are basically like a high-tech looking electric shaver with a needle on the end of it. And they're very quiet and they hit your skin a lot softer. But the thing is, they force you to work a lot slower. When you have a coil, you know, here's how I explain it. Coils are a 66 Chevelle SS and pens are a Tesla.
All torque, but no real horsepower. Okay, a little bit. Yeah. I'm with that. That makes sense. Because let me ask you this, and because with the coil, when you're doing real fine shit, can you always use a coil, or you have to change your tips and all that, just like you would with the rotary, right? You'll use different needles. When I got that one at Jerry's in San Francisco, that one he used the coil, and that's the only time I ever had that. They're old school. Oh, wow. Like Jerry's is like he's an old Vietnam vet. Fucking tattooed a million people. He had like pictures of piles of dead people from Vietnam on the wall. I'll never forget. That was my very first tattoo right there. Right. And but that was the only one I ever had like that. It was a coil. Everything else has been rotary. And I don't know. I only have the one to compare it to. So many more I couldn't count, but you know what I mean? It's like what did BG say? I can't remember what he said because he's my only other reference. He's the guy who said every other fucking tattoo I have. It's just, I guess it's more portable. I don't know. You guys, it's I guess like it's more. But you're the tattoo artist.
I'll put it this way. There's pros and cons to both platforms.
Right.
The coils, that's more for people who are loyal to the tradition. Who do not like the technological corporate innovations. So a lot of these pen machines, they're manufactured in foreign countries and there's no repairing them. Once they break, you have to buy a new one. It's all
like
enclosed. Yeah, exactly. So it's part of this larger corporate takeover, governmental regulation takeover of tattooing, because tattooing is like a last bastion of freedom as far as like the way the industry works. And so a lot of us, we push back against regulating inks and rotary machines, because now all the control is out of our hands. When you have a coil machine, those are hand built by someone in a shop who cuts the metal and polishes, and wires it themselves. And if something goes wrong, you can repair it yourself. And if you can't, you can always just email or text the guy who you bought it from and say, hey, this happened. Send it to him. He fixes it, sends it right back. So that's what I'm saying. It's the same difference between old school muscle hot rods and Teslas. If a hot rod, something breaks, you can put it on cinder blocks in your own backyard and fix it. But if you got a Tesla that breaks, you're screwed. You just buy a new Tesla.
It's going to the shop or you buy a new one. Okay, dude, that was such a great explanation, Jason. I couldn't have fucking said it any better myself. That was perfect. Okay, you really. That was BG.
But that's the thing. BG is correct though, because in our modern day, convenience is king, right? Like, so if I can just go to your house. If I can, with those wireless pens, you can tattoo in a parking lot. You don't need a power outlet. So that is a convenient thing. And so if you're doing conventions or you're doing bike rallies or you're doing house parties or something, you can just grab that thing and go and that's it. But if you got the old school setup, you need to have a power outlet. You need to have a nice table setup. You need to have, it's a little more involved, but yeah, so there are pros and cons to both sides of it. But I'm loyal to the coil.
I love it. I love that you're loyal to it. Seriously, I respect it. I mean, see, that's like ultra underground and of you, and just that's ultra metal of you is what I should say as well. You know what I mean? Like, and because you're just no disrespect to anybody else. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's just it's a style. Like you said, you're also not. If someone comes in and says, "Can I get the mom tattoo?" You're not going to look at them and go, "Dude, I went." Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I went to go get this fucking other tattoo. I don't want to show here. It's stupid. I'm going to get it covered eventually. It's not stupid like that, but I just fucked that place. I went in to go get these hummingbirds, Dia de los Muertos hummingbirds on my forearms. Anyway, we have pictures of Jason's tattoo work. And I walked in that shop. Everybody in there ignored me, right? And when I go to BG's shop and all that, Imperial Link, shout out to them, they always at least go, oh, hey, I'll be right with you in a minute. You at least acknowledge the person when they walk in. No, everyone just, and this was years and years and years ago. This was fucking, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I felt this vibe like, oh, they already they're not feeling me being in here. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm not, And then I walked up and I said, hey, I just want a couple of hummingbirds to represent some people that have died in my family, some Dia de los Muertos, like hummingbird style, and I had a couple of pictures, but I'm always, like you said earlier, what I do with BG, thank God I met him after this, is because they told me no. It's like, oh, we don't know the concept. We'll give your idea to the guy and we'll show him. And the guy, oh, I can't do it. And I'm like, okay. 2 weeks later, I'm walking at my kid's school and I meet fucking BG. And he's like, I'm like, hey. And he's like, oh, hey, I work at the shop. I'm like, what? I go, show me the idea. He goes, yeah, next Thursday. Next Thursday, I had exactly. But here's what I do with him. Like you said earlier, I present him always with an idea, not even a lot of pictures, really. Sometimes it's just a thought. And I go, hey, man, what do you think about this? And I fuck with it. And then he'll show me a couple renderings of what he's come up, 2 or 3, sometimes 4. And then, like you said, it's better to let the tattoo artist come up with it because they'll know how it's going to fit on you, especially someone who's been tattooing. That's why I like going to the same guy a lot. Because I'm loyal to him because he's tattooed it, so he knows me. If I can call him on the phone and go, this is what I'm thinking. He already knows who I am. He knows what it's going to be. For the most part, I'm not getting a butthole tattoo from him or anything. But, outside of that, I can go, hey, I want to get it here. And he's like, oh, okay. And this is what I'll give you for this size. And again, it's also different sizes too, right? Which is cool that you guys do that. Sorry, Toasty. Is it okay if do you have another one? Go ahead. Because if you don't,
I have questions. Unless you got more,
I want to ask him some. just real quick, this will be my last Jason Scholl question because I have so many more, and I might just ask you these outside, Jason. Oh yeah, that's Mercedes. Look, yeah, okay, that is Lee's floor tom. I found out. I mean, I was good. And that, oh, look, there's her little, oh God, what do you call the leg? I can't remember. It's like Dorothy leg, or I can't remember right now. I'm gonna say, this is her little downstairs. There's her little area that looks like Twin Peaks. Right, Jason?
Oh yeah,
some of that.
yeah,
Anyway,
red room.
she's got a, yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
right? Yeah, they all got that. Anyways, shit, I forgot what I was saying. That was good though. Thank you, Missy. All right, my last question here for you, dude, and I might ask you outside of the show. Black and gray or color?
Black and gray. Just, you know, and let me say, like, when I was younger in my career, I was all about the color bomb. I loved bright cartoon, just pop color. But now that I've been in it 20 years and I've seen how those tattoos heal versus black and gray tattoos, black and gray is superior because, and also this is something a lot of people don't think about or at first, is like, if you're going to get a big old colorful tattoo somewhere, you know, it's not necessarily going to look that great depending on what clothes you're wearing, like the color contrast, you know?
Okay,
and I know
point.
this is kind of a superficial point, but it's true. Like, if, you know, I'm a metalhead, so I wear black every day, you know, but, when you wear certain clothing or whatever, or you're going to a function or something, you know, sometimes those bright popping colors they're obnoxious. They don't work good. You know, I don't know how else to say it, but like I said, no shade on people who love the color tattoos. I spent years preferring the color tattoos, and that's all I would love to do on people. But just now that I've been in the industry long enough, and seeing how they heal and just seeing all the different situations in life where, you know, people wearing these color versus black and gray. I think black and gray is just classier. It's slicker. It's smoother. It heals better. It ages better. It's more readable. It's not chaotic, you know, because the thing with tattoo pigments and colors is as they age, they fade at different rates. So like the red and the yellow are going to fade at different rates. And then the greens are going to fade at different rates, you know? So like if you got a tattoo of 5-6 colors in it, well, in 10 years from now, it's going to have 2 colors in it. And the rest of it's going to look like trash, you know?
That used to be bright orange. Right?
Yeah.
Bright sandwiches. And then I even had it touched up a couple times, and it just, unless you keep going back and getting it.
Perfect example. Yeah.
And I'm like,
orange is like notoriously the worst pigment. Like, it's very hard to find a good orange pigment. Yellow, you know, there are some good yellows out there and reds, but for some reason, red, yellow, orange, that part of the color spectrum, those pigments just don't hold up as good as, you know, other ones.
The original dude warned me. He goes, dude, you're going to have to get this redone like every, you know, few years, because it's just going to pull out. You know what I mean? It's going to walk, you know, and he goes, it's not good. And I'm like, whatever, man. I'm a big San Francisco Giants fan. They were winning a bunch of World Series. I'm like, fucking put it on, man. And some random, I mean, shout out Apothecary Tattoo, San Luis Obispo, California, if you're still around. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But he warned me, and then I did. I got it filled, and then I was like, I'm over, man. Orange, glad you like orange. Yeah, no, want any more? I'm going to get it changed anyway. So, yeah, man. All right, Toasty, you got a final question for Jason? Because we got a bunch of segments and shit to get to, and a bunch of amazing shit. I could talk tattoos fucking for 5 more hours, so.
What is the longest you've ever tattooed somebody? The longest session you've ever done to where you were like, man, I need a break.
So the longest straight session I ever did on somebody was I was working at a tattoo shop called Tattoo Heaven, and we used to stay open from noon to midnight. And this was what we would call a hood shop. Okay, so this is a shop located in the you know, west side of town, if you will. And so that's why we would open late and stay open late, because clients wouldn't come in before, you know, PM. So anyway, we're there, and it was just me and one other guy, and my boss opened the shop, and he's like, hey, you know, we need to, you know, because with tattooing there's like turf wars. Okay, so like, you know, shops are very rivalry. There's a lot of rivalry. Okay, and like a lot of shops, when you have a really successful shop on the rich side of town, what you'll do is you'll go and rent out a few shops on the ghetto side of town to take over territory, and so in that way, if someone hits up the rich shop and they're not happy with the prices or the treatment, then when they call the other shop in town, it's the same owner, but they don't know that. So the same people are getting paid, right? Like that's
right.
This is like. Yeah. So there's always like a broader strategy to the tattoo wars, right?
I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, so this guy I worked for, who I apprenticed under and worked for like 12 years, he owned like 4 or 5 shops in the same city, and so we opened up this shop on the west side, and he's like, okay, Jason and Jeremy, you guys go down there, you know, get the shop up and running to where it's self-sufficient, and then I'm going to bring you back up to the nice part of town, you know. And that's because I was only like 3 years. I wasn't an apprentice, but I was still the low man on the totem pole, right? So I'm the missionary, right? So he's going to send me out there and get that going. And so and this other guy, Jeremy, was a good friend of his and mine, who worked with us for like 2 years at that point. So we went down there and we're doing tattoos. We're trying to, you know, we're trying to like basically give the best deals possible, right? Like we're not doing award-winning shit down here. We're just doing cheap ghetto, make you happy and leave tattoos, right? And so this guy comes in, he's like, oh yeah, I want a bunch of tribal on my leg from like my knee to my ankle all the way around. And we're like, okay, well, you know, that's going to be probably more than one session, because, you know, it's solid black, and solid black takes forever. I mean, you know, and we're like, we're only open 12 hours a day. So I tell you what, buddy, I'm like, come in tomorrow right at noon when we open, we'll start tattooing you. And then when I get tired, my buddy will jump on, he'll start. And then when he gets tired, I'll jump back in. You know, we'll tag team you for as long as we're open. And so and we expected him to like not show up, right? Because like no one's gonna, you know, like every because we also shot him like a crazy price too. Like, okay, this guy's clearly an idiot, you know. But we don't
want it bad enough.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, okay, if you really want this, let's prove it right now. Are you willing to pay, you know, this much? And because you know, if we're gonna dedicate our whole day to it, you know, we're not gonna be doing nothing else. So it better be worth our while, right? Like, and so he comes in, he actually showed up, and we were both like, oh shit, you know, like we didn't neither one of us had drawn anything or nothing. And so we're like, all right, you know, and since I was sort of more artistic than my coworker at the time, you know, I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna bust out the Sharpie, draw a bunch of tribal on his leg, and if he's happy with it and he's willing to pay, we'll do it. And sure enough, I drew on his leg. Took like 30-40 minutes or whatever, drew out this whole piece on his leg, and he agrees to it, and then he starts counting the money, and we're like, oh shit, okay, we're doing this, you know. So that was the longest session I did. I tattooed this guy from 1 p.m. till about midnight. So what is that, like 11 hours? It was like 11. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and once I got going in it, I got in the zone, and I was almost like, okay, I'm not going to have my coworker tag team this, because I don't want him to fuck shit up. You know, like if I do the first half and then he does the second half and it looks different, that's going to be an issue, you know? So I was like, you know,
totally,
hey.
dude, that can happen too, big time. Two different, right? You don't never worked together before.
Yeah, exactly. And I will, you know,
man.
as piratey as the tattoo industry always was, I was always trying to be an ethical person. Like I'm not gonna You know what I mean? I believe in the karma. I think that, you know, I'm not gonna screw someone over or whatever and then pay for it later, you know. So like I was like, okay, well, this kid came back. He sat there while I drew it. He had the cash on him. Well, guess what? I'm gonna tattoo you then. You know, like I'm not even gonna play games. I'm just gonna ride it out with him. You know, like we probably took a break for some food at some point, but that was about it. But yeah, that was the longest one, man. It was like almost 11 and a half hours.
That's insane. That's all. That's, I mean, Warren ever says any truth to that long tattoo session? Any truth that long tattoo sessions lower your immune system? I mean, Jason's not a doctor, but
well, that you know, this is stuff people talk about. Like I don't. Well, okay, so like if your body is enduring trauma to the skin, your body is trying to create endorphins. It's using up resources to create endorphins to numb it. It's also creating scab. It's trying to prevent infection. So your body is basically on high maximum output for however long you're being tattooed. So there is this thing they call tattoo fever, which is like after you get a really long session, people will have symptoms of fever where they get temperatures, they almost feel ill or very exhausted, fatigue. That's very common.
Like my whole ankle when I got that 5 hour, my ankle because like you stand up, I got to stand up for a lot of shit. And I call BG. I'm like, man, my ankle's big as fuck. He's like, oh yeah, dude, that's a huge leg tattoo. It's gonna happen. I was like, all right, fuck it, man. And that shit was like, so it's just, and then. Again, you got to pay the price if you want to get some sick tattoos. I believe it 100 because it's again, like he said, you're healing a wound. It's an open wound on your skin, and the bigger that wound, the more it takes out. And you also you shouldn't drink alcohol before or during and all that shit. You don't want to dehydrate yourself. You should have a lot of. I drink plenty of. I go home after a tattoo and I'll drink plenty of beer. I don't drink the night before a tattoo, but after I get a tattoo, I go home and I'm like. And then at one point, on one of these, I can't remember which one it was, I had put too much fucking Aquaphor on it or something. You put just a little layer. BG's like, that's red as fuck. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Next, he said, all right, man. So, anyways, fucking Jason, you rule, dude. Tattoos, I can talk tattoos all fucking night. You rule, dude. Check out, do you want to shout out the shop you work at or anything like that? Is that something you want to do? Or go check you out on Instagram? I put your Instagram up here.
Yeah, just my Instagram, I guess. People can get a hold of me on there. I'm not going to dox myself, but Northwest Illinois is the area I'm in. You can go on my Instagram. It's JSNSCHOLL. I post some tattoos on there and stuff, but that's definitely a place people can get a hold of me if they're in my area and want to get something done or something or commission or any art related thing, you know.
Miss A, if you could put up some of his tattoos and stuff. Go ahead, Jason, keep talking. But we have some of your artwork and tattoos we can put up while we're wrapping it up here. There's a nice hand piece.
Oh yeah.
Or if you just want to nerd out about David Lynch, I'm always happy to nerd out about David Lynch on Instagram. So
he has a lot of he goes in little spells of David Lynch posts. But that's a sick hand piece right there. That was a sick dragon. Oh, and that's a shoulder and a tricep. Yeah, all that. That's a sick scalp, dude. That's bad. Look at that. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a leg piece right there. Hell yeah. Fucking Jason. So look at this guy. That's the one you just did a couple days ago, right?
I just did that one recently.
Yeah, that crow's fucking awesome.
That one was cool because the lady I did that on, she's from Columbus, which is 2 states away. But she was in my local area and heard about me, and she got a hold of me. And when she came in and she showed me where she wanted it, right up above it was a Misfits skull tattoo.
Oh,
and I was like, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm like, oh, you like the Misfits, huh? You know, and she's like, yeah, hell yeah. And I was like, you know, are you a Danzig or a Graves era fan? You know, and, and she's like, oh, I like the Graves era better. And I was like, okay, well, yeah. I'm old school. What can I say? I'm old school.
Okay.
I like the Danzig era.
That one right there, Jason, that original Shredbeard guy right there, that's Jason's art. And then BG and I sort of fucked with that poser's part to make it look a little bigger. But yeah, that was Jason did that, like the old fucking, oh my God, fucking, what was his name? What was it fucking,
Calvin.
Fucking Calvin, thank you. And then again, this one right here. And yeah, Jason rules, you guys. Go support this guy. Go oh, dude, this one. He sent me a few more of these. This is the one on the wall again. That is Jay, that's some of his artwork. That's some of his like some with pens and or whatever you use there.
Yeah, markers, pens,
pens, pencils. Right? That's a lot of shit going.
Yeah.
That's a space stone astronaut. Anyways, again, I could talk to you all night, dude. I will be in touch, Jason. Dude, thank you so much for coming on and talking tattoos. Sorry we didn't get to talk about metal more, but we got some more shit we got to get to. I got to take a leak, to be honest with you. We got more segments we got to get to. We may not even get to them all tonight, guys. We got tight shit tonight. But Jason, thank you for coming on, brother. Toasty, please.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. That was awesome. I learned a lot of shit, man, that I didn't know, man. I appreciate you coming on, and I wouldn't mind you coming on again because I still got something I don't do very often is write questions down. You know, I'll show them a notebook and it's just blank, but I had a lot of shit written down. I was like, man, I'm ready to go.
I'd love it. Yeah, hit me up anytime, you guys. I'd love to be on again. You know, I love talking about tattoos, metal, whatever. You know, so.
Well, thank you for doing that Mayhem minute too, whatever that was. It was last week or the week before.
Oh, yeah.
We really appreciate it, man. Again, Jason's a huge metalhead too. Go support the guy and go check out his channel, man. If anything, sub to the guy and support his art and spread it out to like tattoo people you know around his area. Maybe they'll go check him out. You rule. Thanks again, man. And we'll see you next time, Jason. You rule, man.
Oh yeah, guys. See you guys.
Look at them, they're going insane. What, is this something they do all day?
They just fucking jump around up there. It's ridiculous. Just stay there. I'll tell you when to go. I see them better than you can.
I'm so scared. What happens if I fuck up and they find out?
Falco, okay, grab that beer and take it up to him right now. Go.
No, wait. It's got beer. Hold on, guys.
Oh, yeah, man, we're back. Shred must still be shaking hands with the little man.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Miss A here. I just came in to interrupt this show to remind you guys to fucking smash that like button. Hit it. Subscribe. Fucking share it. Comment. It's free. Just do it, man. Look, this guy's doing it. He's hitting that button. He's hitting the subscribe. It's free, you cheap fucks.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Oh,
I'm back.
We're back in business
I'm back.
now.
I was over there playing with the taffy. I apologize. I got caught it. I got the beans above the franks. There was a whole thing going on. Anyways, no. I anticipated. I under anticipated how long I needed to be in there. Anyways, fellows, young ladies, gentlemen, we have an amazing video that was submitted to us this week. a new song, if you will, exclusive for the Mandatory Metal and Mayhem show. Oh, are you still here? Uh-oh. I think Toasty might have bounced and came back. I don't know what happened there. But what we're going to do here in a minute while we work that out is brother Will Rogers there in the chat at Unsound Production has submitted a DEMASGUTS video. Now, I've listened to DEMASGUTS ever since I first heard about him on the Realms of Metal channel over there with Eddie, Mr. Realms of Rock, the brick and mortar store and the website. Go check him out. But I learned about DEMASGUTS and Will Rogers from Eddie years ago. And brother Will was kind enough years ago to send me a couple of DEMASGUTS CDs. I think I gave one away during a live stream back in the day. I have a DEMASGUTS lyric sheet on my wall back here. Will's a fucking awesome dude. He plays all kinds of cool music, and he has submitted a new song we're going to play tonight for you guys that we were going to play last week. We ran out of time. It was cool, though, because he's able to, like, improve it as the week's gone on. He sent us another one late last night. He was able to add some more cool shit to it. Shout out Will Rogers, Unsound Productions. We're going to listen to Goat Bonin' Billy by DEMASGUTS, Metalheads. I can't wait to hear this. I love Will and all the shit he does. Will has, like, the album he already has out, which you can go get, I think, still at Realms of Rock. One of my favorite songs is "Don't Canoe My Stereo." That's the kind of stuff he does, and all kinds of cool. I'll leave it there. If we could, Miss A, let's listen to some "Goat Bonin' Billy" by DEMASGUTS. Oh, what am I supposed to read my text? I'm supposed to read my text. It says, "I'm getting so many alerts." Oh no. Okay, we're having issues with the file for a second. We need 2 minutes. My bad. Sorry, I wasn't getting over. Okay, we will go to the Mayhem Minute if we have that set up. This was also submitted by one of you amazing chatters right now. So let's play the Mayhem Minute, and then we'll get back to that Goat Bonin' Billy vid. Again, we've been having a little StreamYard issues on and off tonight. Toasty even got booted in and booted out. His audio's been fucking up. Our audio was fucking. There he is. Look.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
okay.
now?
Hurry you now. It's ramping. I was running out of air over here. Holy shit.
I'm with the devil right now in mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Well, just
man.
like.
Well, I don't know what's going on, man, but hey, we're working through it, baby. We're
working through it. Yeah.
Guys.
All right. Let's not waste any more time. If we could play that Mayhem Minute, if we could.
Hey, what's up? Bruce Taylor here for my Metal Minute Review. First band is Beefeater, Plays for Lovers. On Discord Records, came out in 1985. It's a great mix of punk, funk, and heavy metal. Came out a little bit ahead of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, actually, as far as historical reference. Just saying. Other band is Indestroy. Love that cover art. On New Renaissance Records, came out in 1987. These guys are kind of the classic, really powerful thrash metal, pedal metal, energetic stuff, the stuff that we just love to listen to. Don't listen to it in your car, you might get a speeding ticket. Make sure to listen to both these albums to add to your repertoire, being an aficionado of heavy metal music that you are. And I also want to add, make sure that you keep creating, writing, playing music, playing heavy metal. Keep it alive, because you owe it to not only to us, but you owe it to yourself. Take care.
Bruce motherfucking Taylor. Dude. Bruce Taylor, that might be one of my, that is like top 2 metal it might be my top Mayhem Minute ever sent in. And all of you that are sent in, that doesn't take anything away from you. But Toasty said that to me earlier this week. It's one of the first times I actually saw a whole one, well, not a whole one through, but Bruce, shout out to you, man. You should fucking.
My heavy metal brother, Bruce, man. Great job. That was awesome, man. Hell yeah.
We really appreciate it. That was fantastic, man. We got to do some more stuff with you, Bruce. Look out for some possible collaborations with the Mandatory Metal Mayhem show. I don't know anything about anything. I'm just saying it right now. But Bruce, man, that was amazing. It'd be cool to do some more shit with you later on. Okay. I know I teased that DEMASGUTS video a moment ago. Go Bone and Billy. And we got it ready for you metalheads right fucking now. Again, this guy, Will Rogers, is one cool, smooth-ass, fucking good-looking, fucking ollie kick-flipping, Corvette driving, fucking tool-using, manly fucking man from Flowrider, Mr. DEMASGUTS. Go Bone and Billy. Miss A, if we could, please. DEMASGUTS. Will fucking Rogers.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
I
love it, man. I love it.
His lyrics are satirical, funny, but again, if you like that fucking song right there, that's not even done yet. Okay, that's just he's still working that out. I don't know if the lyrics are gonna say the same or the guitar. That's just what the latest version of that Will's working on right now.
That was fucking badass, man. Hey,
dude,
the goated bides, man.
I fucking love it, Will. That was fucking heavy. It was fucking awesome. Go check out DEMASGUTS. Will has a Bandcamp. Go check out DEMASGUTS on Bandcamp. And he's got a YouTube. Go to the Unsound Productions right there. He's right there. He's got a wrench. Go check out Will Rogers. And he fucking has all kinds of cool DEMASGUTS videos there and all the other cool shit he's up to. And yeah, Will's a cool dude. He's a good friend. And thank you, Will, for submitting that, dude. Appreciate you. My Flow Rider brother from over there and Flow Riders DEMASGUTS. Yeah, hoping to do some more cool shit with Will. So thanks for submitting that, Will. Mike Disco in the chat. Welcome, man. See you in there. Welcome, Mike Disco. Got to meet that guy in Houston. He rules. All right, dude, we missed this last week. Man, it's only because I didn't put it on the goddamn itinerary I sent everybody.
Hey, it happens.
It happens. I missed it. So this is going to be somewhat loosely Super Bowl adjacently related, but only like on one or two. You know, yeah, dude, you rule, Will. Fucking rule, dude. We're gonna let's do some versus battles, Miss A. Toasty, what do you think?
Oh yeah, dude. Versus battles are back, baby.
So fucking versus battles. Let's rock and roll. Cheeseburger versus Glizzy.
Shred, I don't want to say anything, but you look like a Glizzy gobbler.
Oh, Paul said the same thing last night. I
guarantee it.
It depends on the mood. Now that cheeseburger, oh man, it's looking pretty good. Okay, now if that Glizzy was a hot link over a cheeseburger, yeah, but I'll take a cheeseburger over the Glizzy. Well, I mean, that bacon wrapped Glizzy looks good as fuck.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go Glizzy all day. I eat them for more than the shape. You know what I mean?
Aaron's still at Moon Tower. Is Aaron still? I'm just reading the chat there. Is Aaron still at the heavy metal market waiting for Mike Disco? That's funny. Anyways, yeah, I for me over this one, I'm cheeseburger. I'm going cheeseburger. I like a Glizzy, but I'll have cheeseburger if you give me an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mow, but never how and mow. All right, we got beer versus cocktails. I'm going with beer, obviously. Both.
Hey,
this guy is like.
Hey, I'm always down to drink. It don't matter what it is.
See, I know this guy. I'll text him sometimes like at 8 in the morning. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, driving RC cars, drinking a fucking rum and coke. And I'm just kidding. I never said that to me. But still, I know this guy gets out. Yeah, at least he's not driving a real car. All right, we got some cocktails. We got beer and a burger. Will says I'm with that. Yeah, beer and a burger is a great fucking cocktail. Shani says, oh yeah. Shani, I'm sorry. Hope I'm saying your name correctly. Soda, Zach, very good. Yeah, I didn't have a soda as a good option too. If you like a good soda pop, we might be having a guest on sooner or later where we do a soda pop review. V8, attaboy job, and do something healthy with the V8. Crack that V8 down.
Yeah,
they all sound good when you crack them open.
I love both. I mean, I love the taste of beer, and
I'm a beer guy. Okay,
I like
nachos or fondue, Toasty. I'm gonna let you answer first.
Honest to God, I've never had fondue in my life, and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna go nachos all the way. You know, I'm gonna look like Beavis and Butthead over here eating my nachos all day long.
I'm going with you on this one. I like nachos 100% all day long, but I have had some amazing fondue in my life. There's some restaurants out here. I don't know if those of you are familiar with these places. I don't know if they even have them still, called the Melting Pot. I went with a buddy once, took me there, and it was a bunch of people. We went like 30 people to the Melting Pot and had some fucking killer fondue. But I'm a nacho guy. But that's not your business either. Because I'll fondue you a favor. I'm going to fondue you a favor. Tell you to pick nacho. I'm a nacho. He's a nacho man.
Nacho wings. I don't give a fuck.
Buffalo wings versus mozzarella cheese sticks. Yeah, this is a tough one, but if you're talking getting down, I got a place in my town called Fire Wings, and I'm going wings too. Cheese sticks are good, but they're also like, I'll never hate on a cheese stick, but I'll also prefer a wing over a cheese stick. Yeah, wings, heavy wings.
Hey, chicken wings are my favorite food ever, dude.
Oh shit! Hold on. I want to go back to this comment right here, Brother Will. Right here. What did he say? He had bison nachos. Really? Okay, I like that exotic meat, man.
Hell yeah.
That bison nachos sounds good.
Dude,
Cheese stick, Zach. Hey, fair enough. We got a cheese sticker in it. I love it. Zach, way to represent the flatbreads with the cheese sticker. I'm a wing guy, but cheese sticks go. Listen, if you put both of these on the table, I'm putting both these on my plate. So, you know, it doesn't. I'm gonna put more wings probably, but I also don't do. Anyways, we can go on this.
About 7-8 months ago, dude, I had wings for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 8 days straight, and when I ran out of wings, I was like sad. I was like, dude, I ain't got no more chicken wings left. I need something else now, you know? Like, I was taking them to lunch for work.
You said you got sad.
And I was like 8 days later, I had chicken wings. I was like, dude.
You're like Richard Christie from the fucking Stern Show. You eating rings for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 8 days straight.
Oh,
my God. That's hilarious, Toasty.
Chicken wings is the food of the gods.
Chicken wings are good, man. Bone in, bone out. Give me some wings.
Fuck them bone out wings. I'm talking bone in. That's what I'm talking about.
Toasty likes it. Okay, steak or a nice roast? I always had some roast today, but this is tough. Like, it depends. I mean, look at that butter and that nice little piece of what's that basil on top of there, probably.
Yeah,
right?
A little garlic on the side, butter.
Yeah.
Now, if I was cooking, I would prefer a roast because.
Oh, Necron, welcome to the chat. Shout out, Necron. He says steak all the way.
Steak cooker, but if somebody else that knows how to cook a steak, I will take a steak all day over a roast. But if I got to cook it myself, I'm going to cook a roast because I can't cook a good steak for whatever reason.
I like them both. The good beef pot roast is good. A good beef steak, any kind of good steak you got. I wish Juice was here. He's a fucking professional butcher. But man, this is tough for me because listen, if you're gonna a roast, you gotta wait for that shit all day. That's an 8 to 10 to 12 hour deal. Project. Yeah, right. A steak, all right.
12 minutes, you know what I mean?
12, 15. If you like it well done, that's an 18-minute if you really like her blackened. But yeah, this is a tough one for me because I'm known somewhat for making a good roast, but I'm gonna go with steak because
since I've moved, I've eaten more steak than I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Rosemary, thank you. Wait.
I never had bad steak, and I was like, dude, I don't like steak. Why are people?
We said basil. My bad. I want to go back. Sorry, Toasty. Jeremy's a professional chef. Rosemary, thank you, Jeremy, for the correction. Go ahead, Toasty.
And then all of a sudden, I come down here and I'm like having phenomenal. You know what I mean? I'm talking inch and a quarter. You know, inch and 3/4 inch. You know, thick steaks if you just cooked. You know, on the regular, and I'm like, dude, these are phenomenal. And I got a good steak.
I'm going to say too. Frazier, what the fuck? Frazier said caviar and escargot because he's
those aren't even options.
Frazier's secretly rich, even though Frazier's secretly rich. This motherfucker, just kidding, Frazier. He doesn't live in like Fort Knox or anything. But this motherfucker Frazier sends me a picture of Angel Girl in the backyard yesterday, staring up, looking longingly over this fucking 8-foot fence with the empty litter box, and he's just like, he sends me, I'm Frazier, I love you, but what the fuck am I supposed to say back to that picture? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And Necron made a good point in Java's chat last night, too. That weird picture of your face made you look a little like you were going to roll up in a van with no windows to a restaurant to meet.
Yo, Fred, I'm gonna start sending you little pics now.
No, I love you, Frazier. I got to hang out with Frazier. Frazier's a good ass dude, but goddamn, I was like, bro, what am I supposed to do with this picture? And I just respond because I love Frazier. You started smoking a cigar. Bet you did. Anyhow, next one, please be safe. We could. Oh shit. Okay, fuck these fucking guys. Highly entertaining sometimes on ESPN. They're both good quarterbacks. Peyton, Tard 1 versus Tard 2.
Peyton Manning all day long.
Yeah, I'm going
and
Peyton
I don't
too.
That because I'm an Eagles fan and Eli Manning sucks.
He doesn't suck, dude. The problem is Eli looks like he should totally suck, And he kind of, when you watch him play, you're like, man, he doesn't look like he can do anything. And then he just does all kinds of shit, like wins more Super Bowls than Peyton. So
I would say Peyton Manning was probably the better overall quarterback. Even to today's standard, Peyton Manning would probably be a top 5 quarterback of all time.
Yeah, Necron knows that.
He changed the game. When he would go up to the line and just change plays when he was at the line, the way he's seen things, and he would fuck defenses up. Of course, he had Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne and Dallas Clark and Marshall Faulk around him.
Yeah.
But even
different divisions. We're talking Giants division, the fucking AFC and NFC, right? Yeah. Fucking Eli got lucky with some shit. Had some good coaching, some good years worth of fucking David Tyree catch off the helmet shit, anyways.
Odell Beckham in there.
Yeah. Before he fucking became a total fucking piece of shit. Anyways. I'm going Peyton. I'm going Peyton Manning. Yeah. I think they're funny together when they do those Monday night broadcasts. Sometimes I watch their shit for a little while.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's funny, dry humor. Like they have
too.
And these two dudes, as much as you love them or hate them, they know who they are. As much as they're like great, legendary kind of quarterbacks in their own rights, they get they know what they look like. They kind of know their background. Like their dad, the Manning, Archie Manning was shit.
Manning.
He fucking tried
the underhand throw. Remember that? He played for the Saints. He threw it underhand.
That's what anyway, that's a long story. Baghead, people were paper bags, right? Their dad shoulda, coulda, woulda, and they ended up being awesome. So shout out to the Mannings. You rule, even though you're Tard 1 and Tard 2. And that's just purely on the facial thing with your genetics. Anyways, all right, moving on, please, Miss A. Because they have a little caveman thing. Okay, Vader versus Thanos. Come on, guys.
This isn't a fucking question, dude.
It's fucking totally it's Vader all day, right? I know, me too. But
this is Thanos is a pussy compared to Vader. Vader would just go, listen, put him in a chokehold, fuck game over. Dude, Thanos ain't got shit on Vader.
Well, but if Thanos has all of his rings, he could just snap your ass gone.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come out there looking like fucking Liberace with his.
All the jewels. All right, we got. All right, Aaron says Vader. Yeah, there's a lot of Vader. Shout out, fucking Gotron, you rule. Vader, heavy Vader. Couple Thanoses. We got Zach Thanos, Darkseid. Oh, Necron. Now Darkseid. I didn't do that one, but we will do a comic book fucking versus battle one day,
Vader
Necron.
Be one of the greatest Jedi of all time, of Anakin Skywalker.
Because he was the greatest Jedi technically, and then went to the dark side. So yeah, you're right.
The Dark Sith. I mean, man,
you're right. You're not wrong, Toasty. You made a very good point there.
Greatest villains of any movie series of all time.
Absolutely. All right, next one.
Who's this competition? Maybe from Kingpin there. What's his name? Bill. What's his name? Bill.
I don't know. We got to move on. Miss A's got to go tonight. We're going to have to hold a few things off for this week, guys. Miss A, can we do maybe get through the news follies and then that'll be it, maybe? Bean dip or salsa? Bean dip or salsa?
That's a tough one right there, though.
I'm going salsa all day, dude. Give me salsa all day.
I like
bean dip's cool, but bean dip is sort of like basic bitch stuff. Salsa me all day. I'm married to a Mexican woman, proudly married to mi esposa, and her family makes like some of the best salsa ever.
Yeah.
You would pick
salsa. I gotta go salsa.
Yeah, salsa pickled the gallo, all that shit's fucking. It's delicious. It really is.
That's the first one where I went, whoa, I got to think about this.
All right, let's get through some news follies, and then that'll probably end it for this week, guys. We will. I have a fun flyer we're going to play after, or we're going to show after this, but we're going to get some. Oh, and then we're going to do the 4 gifts, and that'll be it. We'll do the gifts after this, Miss A, and then that'll be it. No. Here we go. Yeah. All right, Toasty, you sent this one to me. Explain it, please, my friend. Oh, he's dying. He died.
That's Shred Mod's new toilet.
We're gonna start doing the live streams on the tandem. The tandem Toto, they should call it. The tandem Toto. Holy shit.
$699, Fred. We can have a fucking tandem fucking shit.
Can you imagine $700 for a toilet? Mother God, there. That's so you and your wife can take shits in front, or you and whoever. Look at this guy. Look at how happy they are. They're so pumped. 2 for 1 and 1 for 2. Oh, this is also you, my friend.
And chicken sandwich tastes like bird.
Fucking tastes like bird. I like sparrow or.
Come on, man. When you got a chicken sandwich, of course it's gonna taste like bird, man.
Well, I hope it tastes like chicken. Maybe not. Yeah. Not like. Man, mine tastes like dove, man. And I'm actually
or duck or anything, man.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, go see Java too. I finally stopped drinking for good. Now I drink for evil. Woo! That was a Coasty submission. Come see what the news follows this week, man. You sent a lot in. That was good, dude.
That's right, man. Hey, I don't care who I'm drinking for, good or evil. I just enjoy drinking,
That a boy.
It is.
That a boy. All right, next one, please, Miss A, if we could. Oh, in your butte butt. I've seen a few of you, probably Necron and Java. There's also the road to Pussyville exists, too. Pussyville Road is a real road somewhere, and
Nice.
we all like going there.
I would love to have that sign hanging in the roof.
You would, huh? So you live in your butt street? To the thief who took my antidepressants, I hope you're happy, fucker. These are some billboards.
Cheaper than therapy. That's right. Lee's Discount Liquors.
Fucking Lee. Look at fucking Lee expanding. Luna Chick. Holy shit. Luna Chick is amazing. She just gifted 5 Shred Beard fucking Shredheads memberships. Luna Chick, you are amazing.
Yeah, Luna Chick. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. On her birthday weekend.
On her birthday, Feliz cumpleaños again to fucking Luna Chick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have fun with you, Luna Chick. You are amazing. Thank you very much. 5 free memberships. Let's see who gets them. I know it's random. I talked to Steve Harloha. When you do those, it all starts to go random. So you guys rule.
Kai, man. We got Kai, Lord Necron. We got Andrew. We got Jared. And we got Jaded Hunter. I think that's who it is.
Oh, I can't see who got them.
That's who got them right there. I just see.
Star. Oh, yeah. Lunatic. Yeah, Andrew. Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay. Yours is better than mine, Toasty. Crazy. Well, thank you. All right. Hey, Lunatic, you're amazing. As always, our biggest supporter over here at the Mandatory Melon Mayhem Show. Lunatic, you rule. Cheers to Luna. Amazing lady right there. Yes, welcome, she says. Yes, let's cheers. All right, let's get some beer, sir. All right, that's the end of the versus battle. If we could, Miss A, I would... Show yourself. Oh, man, I was feeling that shit.
Oh, that was
feeling that shit.
Jam right there, man.
I'm feeling that shit. Luna, you rule. Miss A, if we could please.
In the house. What's up, brother?
Ghoulish. It was just, hey, happy birthday to Dave's birthday was yesterday. Ghoulish Dave. He turned, 52 years old yesterday.
Yeah,
Dave, Ghoulish Dave.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy 52nd. No, just kidding. I think he's probably in his 30s, Dave. Dave rules. Ghoulish Dave. Been talking to Dave about some stuff behind the scenes. Dave rules. Yeah, let's play these. Here we go. Then happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's
Happy VD,
Day.
everybody. Happy VD.
Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yeah, pretty sure he's going to shoot himself for real. For real. Uh-oh, look at this. It's like a modern-day Garfield. Look at this guy.
You can't get a video of my cat, man.
Hey! Oh, look at these guys. These are some. Don't hire these guys, your electricians. Look at this guy. So I actually subscribed to that Instagram account, to that Crack Sparrow one, and it is hilarious. It's all these different. They do like the David Attenborough fucking narration of like on this week's episode of Meth Addicts and everything. The meth heads are like on their little cardboard buildings flipping off the drones. Holy shit. Okay, Missy, if we could, I think
fucking crying, man.
I know. We gotta end it though. We gotta end it. We're gonna get well, you know, we can do sports news real quick probably, but I want to shout out real quick. Andrew Brown got one. There he is. Okay, fuck yeah. Anyways, I want to shout out Necron and Goat Throne Records. Right here. Check this out. The 2026 Expanded Edition CD with collection poster and bonus tracks out on Goat Throne Records. That is Mr. Arian on there. GTR, Goat Throne Records, and Carl fucking Necron. Hod Rules. If you don't know what Hod is, go look them up. Hod Rules and the Mad Hatter. Jared says. But yes. And yeah, thank you for the 7,000 subs again. You guys all fucking rule.
That's bad. You guys are awesome.
Listen, can we do sports news? Oh, look, you do have that cat. Dude, you got to get that guy. What's that cat's name, Toasty?
He's Hank the Tank right there.
Hank the Tank, you adorable Hank. Oh, look at it. All right, let's get some sports news. Let's get through it real quick. This is all Olympics. Max, go. I don't know if the Pike Lord's still in here. You're going to appreciate this. We got a lot of hockey news this week. We only have 4 of these. Look at this dipshit. Toasty, you hold me here, Hank the Tank there. I'm going to do all the sports real quick. Olympic news. This guy's a known cheater. He finished 3rd place, and he did a public confession. His name is Sturla Holm Lagarde, and he's a biathlete. Wines live on like TV. He's on 100% douche canoe. Yeah, this guy, he got a girlfriend, then cheated on her, and then told everybody about it while he was giving his bronze medal speech, which sort of fucked up his other countrymen's speech that were about to give their silver and gold speeches. So he kind of took away from that, and then it's the whole thing. Like, dude, just get over it, motherfucker.
What country was he from?
Douchebaggeria. Anyways, moving on. Olympic news. This chick right here, she is from Viva la France, okay? Olympic, she's a convicted of fraud against her teammate. This is real shit, you guys. You can go look this one up. French biathlete guilty of fraud wins Olympic gold while she scammed her teammate. The teammate she scammed came in 80th place, okay? This chick took pictures of her teammate's credit card, spent a bunch of euros on it, got convicted of it, was only able to fucking participate in like the last month of Olympic training. And then by now, today, she's already won 2 golds, and she keeps doing this shush thing to the fucking reporters, but she's a bad bitch. She's a scammer. Fuck you, French bitch. Although she's got hot.
Apparently a winner as well. Shit.
No problem. Yeah, she can kind of shoot you a little bit, but fuck her. She does do it. Like, don't get too close because she's going to scam you. Necron, your rule, dude, anytime. Go check that out. Go support Necron. Go support Goat Throne Records. Those guys are fucking awesome. But yeah, this Olympic story is real as fuck. And yeah, she's still allowed to participate. You know, let her go because you know why? Because she's good at it. If she sucked at this fucking sport, she would. Okay, now. This is all for Olympic news. This is women's hockey. They beat Canada 5-0. They are undefeated. They've fucking shut out every team. Now, this was from last week. They've already gone on to do amazing things. This year's Team USA women's hockey team, they could possibly go undefeated throughout the whole thing through the gold medal round coming up, I do believe, this week. So shout out Team USA, women's hockey. Suck about Canada. No, just kidding. Canada, you rule, but you don't rule here. Not this year. It's the first time.
Year.
Yeah, Team USA women. It's the first time they've ever been shut out. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is the boys and the boys. I've been watching this all weekend. These guys won again today against Germany, and it was awesome. But yeah, the bench team. Shout out men's USA hockey too for beating who was this, Latvia in this one, I think. Right? Is that who that is now? Anyways, they beat Germany today to go 3-0 in the Group C division. The second to only Canada, the only 2 teams to go 3-0 in their divisions. Handily too. Team USA. Listen, hockey. We play a lot of it here. The thing is, a lot of the hockey players in the USA play for other countries, right? And so it's really good. The hockey is super competitive, and we actually have a really competitive team this year, Team USA. Go Team USA. Right. Fucking rules. And yeah, so that's the sports news for this week. We might have some more hockey news next weekend.
Baby.
Ah, boy. You know, you got to listen. We do love living here. We can do this show because we live here, and this isn't any sort of like any statement about anything, but you know, that shit fucking has been awesome. Shout out again. My wife and I love watching the curling. The curling's been awesome. The biathlons, all the shit. Again, I've been watching the hockey a lot. Just go check it out. It's a lot of fun. If you're not a sports follower, then fuck it. Who cares? But yeah, there's also a lot of weird shit. Yeah, 3 cheers for Luna. Okay. Right. Luna. Toasty, where you at?
Luna.
Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, you did see on that. We're going to 3 cheers for Luna, but.
Happy birthday, Luna.
Happy
Thanks
birthday.
to
Okay.
Luna, I got to play my favorite birthday song last night. I love playing it every time I get a chance to.
Man, Will loves the men's figure skating a lot. He loves Chet. That's right. Cheers, Luna. Cheers. Yeah, no. The luge is cool. The skeleton's cool. The snowboarding, the skiing. I grew up in the mountains of Northern California. It's awesome. Absolutely. Happy birthday to all of you February birthday people.
Oh yeah, and
all you amazing members.
Dave, dude, happy birthday to you too as well, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that's all in there. It's all in there. All right, guys. That's everything this week. Let's again shout out Miss A for pulling all the buttons in the backgrounds. If you would, young lady, please put up that amazing flyer. Yeah, if it wasn't for her, none of these cool drops and videos and all this cool shit wouldn't happen. And she was able to include Henry. Oh yeah, okay, go check this out. That was after, but okay, yeah, we're gonna go check out Deadly Grounds Coffee. Get that. Let's put up that Miss A flyer. There it is. That's what I was getting. Listen, we're gonna end it here very soon, guys. Thank you all for being here tonight. But Miss A, she's amazing. None of this happens without her. You've all seen this. She rules. And then yeah, go check out that Deadly Grounds Coffee. And next week, you guys, we have a very special guest coming on. Okay, these next few weekends, the Fomorian crew and Toasty and I, we've all gotten together. We've got some bookings. We've got some weeks out going. And next week we're going to have I met this guy on the Vulgar Display of Gaming channel a few years ago. I actually won some of his artwork. His name is Parker. He's in a killer fucking band. I think it's like a death metal band. I'll have to get a little more detail on that. It's been a little while since I've listened to them. Called Scum Choir from the Southern California area. But not only that, Parker is an amazing artist, like Jason himself. I actually won some artwork of his on that channel, and we're gonna have Parker Winans from Scum Choir come on, and Parker Winans Productions, I think that's his company. We'll have more details there, but he's coming on next week. He's got a very interesting take on he'll go to, like, you remember you go to the carnival and you would get like a cartoon. Toasty, if you're going to carnival, you get like a cartoon rendition done of you or whatever, right?
Caricature.
Thank you, a cartoon. Thank you, Toasty. Caricature. He will do a caricature of you, but your face is melting off. Or it's like you and your wife and you're like melting. It's insane. I love his artwork. I actually was going to get some tattoo art done with Parker. And then, he had a little health issue or whatever. And he's back again, healthy, doing great. He's got a cool Instagram page and a bunch of cool shit he's doing. So we're going to have Parker Winans on from Scum Choir next week. Not only that, go check out that Toasted Goat merchandise. If you would, get yourself a sweatshirt, a tumbler, a mug, whatever you.
If you're trying to be fly, man, you get the Toasted Goat merch right there. And
absolutely,
all you lonely ladies.
Oh Lord.
You know what I mean. You need something to cuddle up with. We also got the Toasted Bears going.
Toasty, I have one question about that bear, and one question only. Does it vibrate, and what size batteries does it take?
It takes 4D batteries, and it has
4D batteries. Holy shit!
Variable speeds, man.
That thing's gonna need a cushion drawer type setting, ladies and gentlemen, if you purchase from them. You don't need that sucker powering and falling on the floor and waking up the kiddos and whoever else. Anyway, that's going to do it for the show this week, you guys. We'll get back to a beer review next week. Yes.
Man, don't forget to get Fomorian merch right there, man.
Oh, that's right. We do have some Fomorian stuff over there. Go check out your your Cuernos del Chivo stuff, your Warhammer fucking hate crimes, all that good stuff. There you go, right there. ForWarhammerProductions.com. We got all this good stuff. We actually have a very cool meeting coming up this Wednesday. Another little drop for you people watching right now with those goat boys about doing some stuffs with those goat boys. So we have a meeting this Wednesday night, in fact. So look forward to that. So anyways, we will see you guys all next weekend. We're going to be having Mr. Parker Winans from Scum Choir on, and all kinds of other amazing, cool fuckery and shenanigans that we always get up to. Toasty, why don't you get us started on the way out, and then I'll finish it.
Hey, as usual, man, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Shred, Miss A, Warhammer for doing all the things they do and just letting us have a good time. Because to me, this is a fucking great time, dude. I have a blast doing this. You know, Bruce, my heavy metal brother, for putting in the fucking Mayhem Minute, which was phenomenal. You know what I mean? Dane the Birdman, a.k.a. the Enforcer, the Toasted Goats, personal henchman, for being here. And Megan, always a pleasure. Everybody here. Goulash, Dave, happy birthday. Lunachick, happy birthday. I'm running out of breath. We got the Zack Attack, man. Everybody that's been here tonight. Lord Necron, dude, you guys are awesome. And everybody that I missed, I apologize. And it's just phenomenal that you guys show up every single week to watch us just have a fucking absolute killer time, dude. This is a blast.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Henry.
There
you could. I was giving you your breath. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Jason Scholl. Thank you, and each and every one of you that participated tonight. And we cannot wait to see you all next week for the mandatory Metal and Mayhem Sunday show. Metalhead. Until then, we hope you have an incredible week. Hopefully, a lot of you have tomorrow off and you get to enjoy your day. And nope, he's already like, fuck that. But if you don't, then fuck it. But anyways. Anyway, we can't wait to see you guys all next week. We have a really big show planned next week, and we appreciate you all for showing up each and every week. We appreciate the support of all of us, Following Productions, Ballard Records, Misanthropy, the Toasted Goat Show, and everybody else here. Lord Necron, Joabba, fucking everybody else doing shit. Go check out Metal Ben. Go check out Metal Ben. Throw that fucking complainer fucking butt. Love you, Ben, but I saw your complaints today and your comments again, your posts. I'm going to call you out one little time here real quick. Love you, Ben. All right, later.
Stay
Candy Tails is for boys, too. Check out those candy dreads. Wow!
Baby jamming with me candy tails. You hear me, man?
From Dark Play, it's Ouija Cord, the keyboard that calls the music from beyond.
Whoa, it's glowing.
Touch the spirit pad.
Whoa, look.
And raise a ghostly guest to play along.
It's a real ghost.
Hear spine-tingling chords with eerie echo reverb.
Check out that solo.
Ghost included.
People sneeze different in other countries. Like French people might go, achoo. Dude, they do. Yeah, like German people say just like achoo, wait. Achtung! Scheiße! Oh, mein Haver sneezen. Watch out, Klaus. Mein Haver sneeze up. Achtung! Please set me free from this. Oh, I've got schnitzel everywhere. Oh no, I've got sauerkraut all over my lederhosen. You gotta stop. I can't do this with you at all, dude. Sorry for my loud and sneezing.
Where's Becky? She's taking a shit.
I'm gonna kick his ass, and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're not gonna touch
me. And then I'm
me.
gonna kick it like rock death.
Obey the beard! Obey the beard!